Look in. Evie, your audio volume just like skyrocketed. I don't know what happened.
Skyrocketed. I did nothing.
It's like it turned up on its own.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
it up right now?
It's better now. It just
I
turned
did
up and then it
nothing.
went down. Oh, weird.
I wonder if it's because I backed away and it like auto adjusted or something.
Oh, it must have. Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We are going to get ready to play the ultimate in just a few minutes. So, if you are new to this, the thing to do is to head to live. Well, you're at live.coasterradio.com right now. Head to game.coasterradio.com. And I am just putting this out on social very quickly. So we get everybody in. And we're going to give everybody just a moment like we usually do, just to kind of come on in and check things out. This is going to be the show this week. I am fighting a nasty cold, so I am like saved up my voice as much as I could. You hear it's like a lower register today.
That's great. This is the drama of the game show.
Yes.
We're just going to do the game tonight, everybody. That's going to be the show. But yeah, this is going to be it. So if you're in right now, you should be second screening it. You should be live.coasterradio.com, but then second screen game.coasterradio.com. That's where you'll actually play the game. And it might be a little bit out of sync. So once the game starts, tip would be to really pay attention to the game.coasterradio.com side of things.
Yep, exactly. Yes, we're going to give everybody just a moment here to figure it out because there's some people who are coming in from social. Also, if you were one of the ones who signed up for our email list by going to the contact page at coasterradio.com, you got a hint. So you're going to, even if you forgot to look at your email, go look at it right now. If you did get one.
I got the hint.
Yep, you got the hint. So there's a special number you've got to know tonight, and you'll see that coming up pretty soon. EB, again, like normal, you were going to play this like everyone else, right? You do not know the questions, so this is pretty good.
If I can win the ultimate, then that means we don't have to give anybody a prize. That's why I'm playing.
See,
Mike.
I like that.
To put
Save
that park
money.
ticket, that grand prize pair of park tickets or whatever it is that we're deciding it's going to be, right back in me and yours pocket.
I love it. I like the sound of that, man.
Hey, have you heard from SeaWorld yet? Are we still waiting for them to lock
We are
things
still
in?
waiting. We're still waiting. We heard from our contact there that they like the idea of the meetup, but that's where it's landed.
They got to have their next marketing meeting or whatever it is, I guess.
Yep.
But well, I've bought my plane ticket and I've got my Airbnb, so I'm going to be in Orlando. I can confirm that right now.
Very good.
Yes, so even if the official meetup doesn't happen, the unofficial meetup is happening. I'm going to be at SeaWorld on Sunday. It depends on what listeners are going to come through with some park tickets, Mike. You know how I do love it when the listeners are like, I'm on staff. I can get you a park ticket. I'd love to go to Epic. I'd love to go to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. I'd love to go to Disney and do the Magic Kingdom or Epcot.
Yes.
But I also kind of want to go to the fun spots.
There's
So I still have a lot to do. This is the problem with going to Orlando is you really can't just drop in and do one thing. You feel like you have to do so many things. But
right.
Yeah, I'm going to be there at least Sunday SeaWorld and then Monday, Tuesday TBD. But yeah,
good.
So if anybody wants to go and ride some rides with EB, the official EB meetup is already happening. We just have to expand it and grow it now.
I love
to be the Mike meetup and then maybe grow it even further to make it the Coaster Radio meetup.
I think we can do it. I think regardless, because I want to go down there to see Epic. That's a great time to go. So,
well, I was talking about the plane tickets being cheap, and I just went and looked this past weekend, and they were down to $88 round trip from Indianapolis, and I was like, all right, I'm snatching.
You can't beat that, even if you weren't going to go. It's worth at least the
$88.
Yeah, amazing.
And it's funny when you look at the actual price of the tickets. You know, it's like the tickets and then like the fees and everything like that. The one trip down, I think was like $49, and then the other trip down was $37. But then when you look at the taxes and fees and airport fees, the actual ticket price was $9.
Oh my gosh!
Everything else was taxes and fees.
Isn't that
It was
crazy?
a $9 plane ticket. So yeah, it was an $88 round trip. Yeah, Paolo, no, not 88 miles an hour. I'm not going back in time.
There you go.
Paolo in the chat room there.
I like that. I have so many windows open right now to make the game show work that I'm not seeing the chat room. I don't have any real estate on my two screens here to see the chat room. So you
There
let me
you
know if
go.
you see something in the chat room that's
Yeah.
needing our attention.
Patreon.com/Coaster Radio. Pledge your support now to get Mike a third screen.
I need a third screen because I've got one here,
Do you
one
have just
here.
two big rectangles, or do you?
I've got two big rectangles. I've got two big
Okay.
Apple monitors here. This is for those of you who want to know a little behind the scenes. This is where I edit a few days a week for my job down here, and it's the studio as well. So
Do you ever
one day
work
we'll
on
do
one
a
of those
little.
ridiculous wide curved screens?
Yes, I've got one of those. I've got
Do
one of
you
those at
like
home.
that?
I don't like it as much as I like my rectangle ones because the for whatever reason the Apple doesn't like to show true colors and stuff on that, and it's kind of so I use that as my side monitor where I put email and things that aren't video.
I like being able to partition like physically to a different screen
Yes.
rather than breaking up the windows on a ginormous screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a vertical like I at work I have a portrait monitor and a landscape monitor.
Yeah.
And I like
That's
that a
cool.
lot because I have my landscape monitor for like web browsing, but then I use my portrait monitor for my email because then you
Oh,
can stack
I
more
like
easily
that.
your inbox and then like the reading
Yeah.
pane.
That's pretty
Anyway,
cool. I like that. That works.
this has been Office Chat with Mike and EB. Join us
There we
next
go.
week.
Very nice. Well, look, we've given everybody 10 minutes. Why don't we say we go? We'll start the show. We'll leave that game.coasterradio.com up if people join us midstream, they can play. But keep in mind, guys, EB mentioned it a couple minutes ago. We're going to start the show. We're going to start the game, but we're going to let you know when the game is starting and then pause for about 15 seconds so that you can catch up with us. But keep in mind, the game show on your phone is going to be about 15 or 20 seconds ahead of what you hear on the webcast. So when we do that first question, make sure you're looking down at your phone and don't wait for us to give you the question on the webcast. Okay, that's just one of the weird things about how we do this here. But look at your phone constantly during the game because you want to answer as quickly as possible to get the most points.
Yeah, you
That's what.
almost want to like mute the podcast screen
Yes, yeah, yeah,
between questions so that you can just pay attention to your game screen.
right.
Answer the question after you answer, unmute the screen, listen for a little bit, and then you don't want to get confused because there is a delay, and we've had some people be like, "It's confusing." Well, we're telling you how it's not confusing. So come on.
Exactly. And so many people on the first question don't answer because they're listening to the webcast here.
Right, and
But
then they
but
get
keep
timed
in
out.
yeah, right. But keep in mind what you were hearing was said 20 seconds ago. So make sure you just have your phone out and get ready to go. And we are going to start the show right now. Are you all set, EB?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, people are still streaming in, so this is good. And we'll start the show right now. Here we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the original theme park podcast. You are listening to Coaster Radio. My name is Mike. I am here with my friend EB. We are ready to talk theme parks and thrill rides, but we're going to do it game show style.
That's right, Mike. This is going to be so much fun. This is tonight, CoasterRadio.com's 20th anniversary season. It is the ultimate game show, a 20th season Coaster Radio special that's going all season long. This is the 5th round of the ultimate, our season-long game show.
I love it. I'm so excited for this. We have been doing it since, week one of Coaster Radio, and we have 4 finalists already from the first 4 rounds. Tonight, though, we've been telling everybody this is your last chance. This is your last chance to be a part of those finals that are going to be taking place 3 or 4 weeks from now, where we will crown the ultimate. And it's not just the ultimate theme park fan, like you said, EB. It's the ultimate fan of this podcast, celebrating here 20 years of doing this theme park talk.
Absolutely. No, this is so great. So you do have to be ready to play the game. Right now, it's game.coasterradio.com. If you're on the live stream, go and get a second screen. You're listening to the podcast on your first screen. Get your second screen and go to game.coasterradio.com. You have to be able to answer questions both about theme parks, thrill rides, and roller coasters, but also about Coaster Radio, the podcast, because this is not only the ultimate fan of theme parks, thrill rides, and roller coasters, this is also a game that we're finding the ultimate fan of Coaster Radio. That's the whole point of The Ultimate. Are you the ultimate? We'll find out if you're a finalist in this game tonight.
Yes, and if you missed out on this, first of all, shame on you, because we gave you a ton of different ways to know about this. First of all, you should be following us on all your socials, Instagram, YouTube, X, all of them, Facebook. We're putting out information about this, but we also have an email list. And tonight, as we get into the show, we gave a hint about one of the questions in the email that was sent out today. 2 emails sent out today, EB. One in the afternoon, reminding people about the game, but one exactly 1 hour ago to really get people excited about it. So we'll see if that factors into the game. And by the way, we're so excited about tonight's game show. This is the episode tonight where we are like dedicating this episode to this 5th and final qualifying round. And I'm excited, man, because let's see, like right now we've got some listeners who have been with us for a while who have won. The round 1 winner was Tom from Louisville. Round 2, Dale from Dayton. Round 3, Ryan from Vegas. And round 4, Coaster 101 Andrew. So people we have known on this podcast for a long, long time. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, no, this is the whole thing. And I think this is why we see this trend in the winners is not only do you have to know theme parks, thrill rides, and roller coasters, but you also have to know the podcast itself. I will also be participating, so
yes.
I'm embarrassed. I have lost 4 out of 4 rounds so far. The 5th round here is where maybe I can redeem myself and just boot a listener out of the contention for the ultimate finals that are coming up next month. We'll find out. Mike, what do we have to do to prepare? Are we ready to do this? Are we ready to start?
I think we are ready. We got the big bald voiceover guy is standing by to do that legendary open. We've got the music. We've got the sound effects. We're live on YouTube. An audience right now of like a ton of Coaster Radio listeners standing by, watching the webcast, but also a second screen playing along. That's what's really cool about this, is that we've got this technology where you can watch us on YouTube, but you're also playing and selecting the answers on your cell phone. All live, all in real time, all thanks to the people who support us at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. It's thanks to them that we're able to do these high-tech things. So we're ready, EB. We're ready to roll.
Yeah, and I think that's something we should mention is for anybody who's listening to the podcast, maybe not live, but after the fact, maybe listen to the podcast, but also watch the podcast. Go to the Coaster Radio YouTube channel because you can actually watch the game show there instead of listening to it. Listening to it is great. Mike's going to put some cool sound effects on it. It's going to sound like a really cool podcast audio game show, but there's a video element where you can actually see the questions come up, the answers come up. You can see the rankings in real time as we update the graphics on the video podcast itself. So go to coasterradio.com, find our YouTube channel at Coaster Radio, watch along with this episode. It's really, really fun. So listen to it, watch it, do both. Why not give us 2 views? I don't care. That sounds good.
I like that. That's what I like to hear.
Even better.
That's great. Yes, I love it. So I think the audience is ready. You and I are ready. Let's do it. Let's play the 5th and final round of the Ultimate. All right, guys. So, EB, how much did we explain enough about all the rules and stuff? Do you want to just get right into it? Or do
maybe
we have to come back and explain that it's 10 questions? And
I think we can just kind of explain the first question and then kind of explain the way the points work after that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like just kind of say,
Yep.
okay, it's a trivia question, and then we can talk about how the point values go up. Then maybe after that round, I can talk about what the prize is for tonight.
Okay, great.
And then we can kind of get into, don't forget the points that keep going up. And then we can remind people that there's going to be a betting round, once we get to like round 3 or 4.
Yep. Okay, great. So everybody who's listening right now, be looking at your phone. Don't be watching the webcast to see when we start the game. Look at your phone.
Yeah, now is the time. Yeah, now is the time to mute the podcast and look down at your game phone.
Yeah.
And then after you answer, unmute the podcast again and then switch
back
and forth.
That's right. Okay, so
pay
here
attention.
we go. Welcome, everybody, to the Ultimate here at the Coaster Radio podcast. We are so excited. This is the 5th and final round, the last spot, EB, for somebody to qualify and join us in the finals that's going to be taking place at the end of our 20th season here at Coaster Radio.
That's right. So just a little bit over a month away to the actual Ultimate Finals to crown the winner. I think the final prize is going to be something of pretty good value, Mike. I think we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about park tickets or a season pass. Something amazing is going to be that final prize at the end of the season for the finale. But we should explain a little bit about the Ultimate. You're going to see
Yeah.
questions come up on your screen right now. You're going to get a question and you're going to get a multiple choice answer. You've got to select the multiple choice answer as soon as it appears. And you want to be quick because the way this game works is the amount of points that the question is worth starts going down as soon as
Mm-hmm.
the question is read. So if you answer right away, you'll get the full value of the points. If you wait several seconds to think about it or cheat and try to Google the answer, Mike,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the point value goes down. So it is a fastest finger, but it's also a knowledge quiz. That's just important to know as we get into the first of 10 questions for round 5 of the Ultimate.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go, EB. Question number 1. What Six Flags Great Adventure attraction operated for the shortest amount of time before being permanently removed? Is it A, Lightning Loops, B, Rolling Thunder,
Man.
C, Batman and Robin the Chiller, or D, the Great American Scream Machine? Now, here's what's good, EB. The answer to this, it's very clear. A lot of 3 out of the 4 of these ran for a long time at Great Adventure. But if you're not a Great Adventure goer, is this a hard one for you?
This is a hard one for me. I mean, I'm hoping I got it right. I've already answered mine, and I see the time is ticking away.
Mhm.
The Great American Scream Machine, I know that's been around forever, right? But I'm not a Great Adventure fan. I've only been to the park once and barely even, explored the park because we were there for a media day. I don't even recall what Lightning Loops and Rolling Thunder are. I know Batman and Robin the Chiller. Wasn't that notoriously something something? That's what I picked. Let's find out.
Well, let's see. Let's see what the audience said. This is one of the fun things about the game show because right here we can see what the audience chose. 41% saying Batman and Robin the Chiller. The next most popular answer was at 37% Lightning Loops. The answer, EB, was C, Batman
Yes.
and Robin the Chiller.
Got it
So
right,
there
and
we
I
go.
answered quickly.
Yes, yes. So now here's what's fun. We can go ahead and start seeing who is ahead in the leaderboards. Up in first place, Kyle with
Yeah.
94 points.
What-
EB,
who's in
you're
second
right
place?
there. EB, look at that. 90 points for you, sir. And John in third place at 88 points. It looks like a lot of people got that answer. At least the first 20 people
Yeah,
did
over a
get that
third.
answer right. Yeah.
Over a
So
third of
that-
the people got it right, but you got to click quick. That's part of the whole thing. You got to be able to click quick. And something we should remind people: the point values do go up. So this first
Yes.
question worth 100 points. I think the next question also 100, Mike.
That's
but then
right.
we start going up 200, 250, 300. I think we get up to the point
1,000,
values
yeah,
keep going
yeah.
up. Okay.
It goes up. It goes up by 250 points each time. So I think
Oh
the
my
next one's
gosh.
250, then to
Wow.
500, then 750. So, but the questions get harder too.
This
So
was a
it's-
good
it's-
practice round though. So low value. So
Yes.
don't fret if you got it wrong. Now you kind of know how the game works. And yeah, somebody in the chat room is saying there's some lag. We know there's some lag. That's why we're asking you to pay attention to game.coasterradio.com as we're playing here in real time. Watch the leaderboard. I'm seeing what you're putting here on the screen, Mike. If you're watching us on YouTube at Coaster Radio, you're actually seeing the leaderboard in real time as we advance through the questions. I'm ready for question number 2.
Yes, and remember the questions alternate between being theme park questions and podcast questions. So let's hear question
These
number
are the ones
2.
where I really should know the answers to.
I know this is where your cred is on the line. EB.
What does
Your
EB
cred is-
stand for? I don't know my own name.
So here it is, a question about the Coaster Radio podcast. In question number 2. Which of the following podcast characters
Oh.
was not created by a listener?
I'll probably get
Was
this
it
wrong.
A, Batman, B, Tempesto, C, Bob the Lobster, or D, Randy Ray Rayford?
I want all of these characters to come back on the show.
I know.
I
yeah.
miss all of them.
I know. Some of them only on the show 1 or 2 times. I see one of them on there that was only on 1 time. But yeah, 3 of them created by a listener, 1 of them created by us. You got to figure out which one was created by the 2 of us. You know this one though, right, EB? I mean, you yeah, being a host, you know this.
I did hesitate. I did hesitate, and that might
Mhm.
cost me ultimately, because This one was also worth 100 points. And so I'm not too worried about missing the points, but I did hesitate a little bit. So
All
we'll
right.
see how
Well,
it affects my rankings here.
yeah. Let's see what the audience said. 58% saying B, Tempesto. 19% saying Batman. 17% saying Randy Ray Rayford. The correct answer is B, Tempesto.
See,
Yes,
I
that was
was.
a one-time character, EB. Only done one time. Yeah.
Man.
Did you get it wrong?
Oh, I did get it wrong. Oh,
What
dang
did
it.
you say? Which one did you say?
Randy Ray Rayford. That was what's his face from North Carolina.
Yes, that's right. That's right. One of the notorious Wilson brothers
One of
was
the
Randy
Wilson
Ray
brothers
Rayford.
from
Yeah.
North
Yeah.
Carolina. Oh, man. Why did I think that was your brother?
No. Yeah. I did Tempesto one time and sang a song about the
Yeah.
ride as Tempesto himself. Yeah, that was it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see
That
where
was
you
that
went
was low
then.
stakes. That was low
Yes,
stakes, though.
that's right. That's right. Kyle still in first place with 174 points. Big K Gizzle up there in second place at 159, and Luke from Pennsylvania right behind him with 155 points.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't
Yeah.
fall
Now,
that far though, right?
no, and that was still low stakes. I think the point value is going up in the next round, though. So everybody pay attention here. Now, Michael, we do want to talk about how this is only the qualifying round for
Mm-hmm.
the finals, which are actually coming up next month. And of course, we do have for our finalists prizes for them too. Our
Oh,
prize
great.
pack tonight is going to be a Tiki Party Pack, Mike.
Oh, nice. I like
Tiki
that.
Party
That
Pack.
sounds good.
It's going to include some fun tiki decorations, including an inflatable toucan, set of Coaster Radio BG Reynolds coasters with Mike's own original tiki bar cocktail recipes, a set of
Nice.
swizzle sticks, and a Coaster Radio T-shirt. Plus, Mike, I think we're going to throw in. Hold on, I'm getting it.
Oh, he's getting it. Yeah.
This was sent in from a listener, but I think I'm going to put this in here too as a part of the prize pack. This wonderful Busch Gardens Tampa Bay Scorpion collector's
Oh,
plate.
I like that.
That's going to go in the prize pack
Very
for the
nice.
listener tonight. So it's the Tiki Party Pack is going to be the prize for the round 5 finalist.
It's perfect as it gets into the wintertime here. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
like you can't go out to a real tiki bar or like a, Florida or California or something, but you can do it in your own home. I like it.
That's right. Bring some Tampa Bay. Bring some tiki bar decorations and some tiki supplies right to your home with a Costa Radio shirt. Now, I've got a couple of shirts here. I've got I've got a couple of these Lindner design shirts here with the new logo,
nice.
and I've got
I like
a
that.
Bench the Ride shirt. So yeah, we'll see which one you get.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, ready
right.
for round 3?
Yes, that's right. Good
question
prizes
number
ready.
3, I should say.
Yes.
Okay.
Question 3 here at the
man.
Ultimate. Question number 3. What is the original name of the park that eventually became Six Flags America? Was it A, the Wildlife Preserve, B, Wild World, C, Wild Horizons, or D, the Wildlife Safari?
I clicked and I think I got it wrong. This is a
Oh.
250 point value question, and
Yep.
we just talked about Six Flags America recently.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man,
we said
because
the
they just
name.
closed.
We said the name. In fact, I think you said it, EB. I think you might have said it on the show. But time is up. Let's go ahead and see what the audience said here. 63% saying Wild World.
63% are wrong.
That's right, because that was the second name, the original
Yeah,
name.
it was definitely a wildlife drive-through attraction first. I just can't
Yeah.
remember which one it was.
Yeah, it was
Let's
A,
see.
the Wildlife Preserve. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, there you go. Did you get it? You got that one right?
No, I thought
Oh.
wildlife safari. I knew wildlife.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was preserving anything in the 70s.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That was a savage question, though, EB. 63% getting it wrong. So I bet you we're going
Yeah.
to see some movement here in the leaderboard. We are seeing some. Kyle's still in first place. He got it right. He's got
Yeah.
404 points. Coasters Are Fun in second place at
Kyle's
336.
Crushing it.
And Frisco Jag in third place with 332.
And I've dropped so far down I have to scroll. All right.
Oh,
good job, Kyle.
no. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. But like you said, the points keep going up. The questions keep getting harder. But remember, once we get to the 9th and 10th question, those are questions where you actually have to wager the points that you have earned. So,
Yeah, so
a
the
lot
point-
of strategy coming up.
The point values keep going up. This is going to be another 250 point question coming up here. And Mike is right. At the end, this is where we see everything change. Question 9, question 10, you can bet your questions, and you no longer have a multiple choice question to answer. You have to put things in order. So the questions become much more complicated, much harder to get correct because you have to get it
Absolutely.
all right. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yep. So here we go. Question number 4 here at the Ultimates. What episode number of Coaster Radio is this? And I got
Oh no.
and I got to tell you, this is where people who are on the mailing list are going to be in good spirits because here are the answers. A, 803, B, 813, C, 823, or D, 833.
I'm annoyed because I would have gotten this one right so fast.
Yes. Yep,
And
that's
you
right.
gave the hint for the one I would have gotten right.
I know,
For
I
sure.
know. Yeah, so this is the one I'm expecting everybody who's playing this game to get this one right. And of course, because we gave it away in our email list, which anybody, by the way, can subscribe to. You go to coasterradio.com, go to our contact page, enter in your email address, and you get updated about the show. And we're not one of those like podcasts or websites that like sends you an email every week. It's really only once in a while, but it's always with good information. So let's go ahead, see if the audience did do it. Oh, look at that, 52% saying B, 813, 33% saying C, 823. The correct answer, EB, you know it as well as I do it. It is B, 813.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm disappointed in myself. I wasn't faster on clicking. This was a 500-point question. I got 452. I should have been faster.
That's all right. That's all right. So let's see how it changed things up here on the leaderboard. Kyle, in command. He's been in first place the entire
Oh my
time.
gosh. Yeah,
840
good.
points. CP Rundown, first time we've seen them jump up to second place at 724, and Skadizzle at 647 points. So where are you, EB? Where are you right now?
I'm down there I'm 12th place right now.
Okay,
so
that's not bad. That's
no,
not
I
bad
can
at
still
all.
make a comeback. Kyle is on a streak, though. I don't think Kyle's gotten a single question wrong. CP Rundown,
Yeah.
I think maybe has also got a perfect score so far.
Yeah, and Skadizzle as well, 4 for 4 right there. So let's do one more question here before we take a break here at the Ultimate. Question number 5. What actress plays Dr. Helen Marsh in the
don't know.
pre-show of a ride that's going to go away soon, EB, Dinosaur, at Disney's Animal Kingdom? Is it A, Alfre Woodard, B, Angela Bassett, C, Jennifer Lewis, or D, Felicia Rashad?
I have no idea. I don't even know who Alfre Woodard is. For some reason, Anne Heche was sticking out in my head.
No,
Is Anne Heche have any association with the Disney ride?
No, I don't think so. Not this one, at least, that I know of. But time is up. This is definitely a Disney fanatic question, and I think
Felicia
that
Rashad is the mom from from the Cosby
yeah,
Show.
yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, yeah. And Jennifer Lewis has been in a ton of things.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I think
Jennifer
she was
Lewis.
in Blackish, right? And yeah, Angela Bassett, I think, was nominated for an Academy Award.
That
She
was
played
my
Tina
guess.
Turner. Yeah, so let's see what the audience said here. This is where I want to see if there's some Disney fans out there. Let's see, 39% saying D, Felicia Rashad, 33% saying B, Angela Bassett, and 20% saying Jennifer Lewis.
And
So
what is the answer?
you know, the answer. Look at that, because it is kind of spread across there. The answer is yes, the mom on the Cosby Show, Felicia Rashad. D. Yes, there you go.
Gosh, darn it.
Yeah, she's in it. Yeah, if you go and watch the pre-show, it's all over YouTube. You can only see it till February. That ride's going away in February to make room for Indiana Jones. But D. Felicia Rashad is the answer. Let's see what the leaderboard is. Kyle, still 5 for 5 there, EB,
I
with
should've guessed.
1,044 points.
I should have thought about the time period. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, starting to pull away from everybody. But CP Rundown not too far behind at 916 points.
Comes down to the
And-
wager, though, Kyle. I'm coming for
Yeah,
you.
there you go. Yeah, Big K Gizzle at 850 points. But take a look at everybody, even going down as far into like people who are like in 30th place, they still have like 300 or 400 points. So anything can happen here at the Ultimate, especially as we get into these next questions where the points are worth a ton.
Yeah, the point values keep going up. So every question gets more and more valuable, more and more important. So anybody's game, I think here, especially if we can get Kyle to get some wrong.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, because right now he's straight. So why don't we do this? I know this is a stressful game. Let us take a break and just let everybody catch their breath, do whatever they need to do, take their blood pressure medicine, whatever it is, grab a
Oh my
stiff
gosh.
drink. Yeah, do that. We'll take a break and we'll listen to some ads. We'll come back and we will continue playing the ultimate and we will find out who is our round 5 winner. Should be great. Coming up right after this. All right.
Great.
Ready to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to. Let's do that again. Sorry, my fault. Welcome back, everybody, to the original theme park podcast. You are listening to Coaster Radio. My name is Mike. I am here with EB. We are in the middle of the 5th and final qualifying round of the ultimate, and we are having a good time seeing the audience like really come through with answering a lot of these trivia questions. But we took a break, just to get everybody to calm down because the pressure was building. I'm afraid to say, EB, the pressure continues because we have 5 more questions. And they are pretty difficult.
Yeah, we're halfway through here. The point values keep going up. Those last 2 questions, of course, are going to be even more complicated with putting things in order. You have to put your finger on them and slide them around, and then you have to wager your points. We're not there yet. We're only halfway through the game. Mike, I'm disappointed in my own performance, but the listeners, like you said, they're coming through. This is so much fun. Everybody should be watching this at our YouTube channel, at Coaster Radio, to see this stuff happening. I hope they are.
That's right. That's right. So here, coming up next, question number 6 is a Coaster Radio podcast question, EB.
All right.
So let's see if you have better luck with question 6 here at the Ultimate. Question number 6. According to Spotify's analytics, what percentage of Coaster Radio listeners are women? Is it A, 9%, B, 18%, C, 23%, or D, 35%?
Is this current?
This is current as of today. I checked the stat today, and this is on Spotify, though. This is on Spotify, so maybe it's different than what we get off of our survey that we do every year. So
we do our Coaster Radio survey, and we always make a comment about the percentage of women versus men responding to the annual CoasterRadio.com survey, where we ask people to give us some demographics, some opinions about the show every year. But who is it now, today, and Spotify? I definitely don't know this, and it's a 750-point question. I picked a number as you were reading the question. I picked a number in my head. And I said, I'll pick whatever answer is closest to that number, and that's what I picked.
There we go. All right, well, let's see what the audience said here. B,
okay.
18% is 42, but 42% said 18%. 38% of the audience said 9%. So people think it's kind of low, EB. They feel like not many women.
Well, it is low, and it has been low, but it's been going up.
It has been going up.
It
has been going up. But remember, this is Spotify. Let's see what the answer is. It's B.
Yes.
18%. 18% of listeners on Spotify are women. So let's go ahead and see what the ranking board is. Oh, it changed. CP Rundown taking over first place over Kyle with 1599. That's a lot of points there. Right behind him, though, just like 40 points below, Big K Gizzle with 1554. And Sarah, there we go, talking about women listening to the podcast. There she is in third place with 1420.
Yeah, no, this is the whole thing with the Ultimate is that those first rounds, they're kind of practice rounds because the point values are so low. We're getting into the I think we've got another 750-point question, then we're getting into the 1,000-point questions, Mike.
Yeah.
So it really is anybody's game. Kyle dropped off. I'm sorry, Kyle, I cursed you maybe. I moved up big time because I picked a number in my head and I remembered all those surveys. And I knew it was somewhere in the teens, and that's what I picked. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what happens next. This is exciting. All right, here we go.
Kyle, by the way, dropped all the way to 13th place. I mean, he took a big hit there. So
yep, a lot of points on the line.
He's still in the game. He's still got a lot of points
on the line.
That's what I'm saying. In these later rounds, people and these later questions, people can change because the point values are so high. So let's go right now. We've got the final 2 regular questions. Let's go to question number 7 here at the Ultimate. Question 7. Who is the manufacturer of the water jump ride that EB loved at Wild Frontiers in Michigan? Is it A, Zamperla, B, Fabri, C, Giovanola, or D, L&T Systems? This is a tough one, dude.
Even know.
This is a tough one.
My name is in the question, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is a tough one, but you might be able to, kind of take some out based on ones that didn't do it. Like time's gonna
I'm
run out
regretting
here.
my choice. I'm regretting
Yeah,
my choice. This is a
like
750 point question, and I did take time, so I didn't get a lot of points for this, but it doesn't matter if I got it wrong anyway. Let's see.
yeah. If I were playing, like I would look at Zamperla and say, okay, they didn't do it because it's like
No.
too weird of a ride for them. Giovanola is a roller coaster designer. They probably didn't do it. So maybe between B and C. I'm curious if the audience did that too. Let's see. No, look at that. The it's across the number. The largest number was 30% saying C Giovanola. Then you had equal between Zamperla and L&T Systems and even Fabry. So
I want to
yeah, the
change my
audience.
answer. L&T is my new answer.
That's one you thought. Which one did you
No,
say originally?
Giovanola, and I know it's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, the correct answer B Fabry.
What? Oh,
I
I would have gotten it
company.
wrong with my second choice anyway. Okay.
Yeah, we have never
This is
heard of that. Yeah, but it's a
this is a
weird ride,
change.
right? Yeah,
Right. Well, that's what I was picking. I was thinking about like it's got to be something that is not doesn't actually you wouldn't recognize.
yeah.
And I thought I'd
Only
heard of Fabry before.
yeah, only 20% of the audience playing right now got it right.
This is going to change the leaderboard significantly. And that
Yeah.
water jump ride, by the way, everybody, it's a roller coaster where you sit in a single rider vehicle. You ascend a chain lift, then your vehicle, which has wheels, travels along a track, makes a U-turn, goes down a drop, and then the drop goes into a little jump, and you leave the track and splash down into a pool.
So cool.
It's one of the most unique, bizarro. Is it actually a roller coaster? Roller coasters.
I know, right?
And it
Brought
was
to you by
closed
the
the day
good
I
people
went
at
to go ride
Fabry.
it.
Yes, there you go. All
Wow,
right,
look at
well,
the
let's-
leaderboard.
Yeah, let's see how the leaderboard changed here, EB. Look at that in first place, Skadizzle at 1,961 points. In second place, Strozzi, the first time we've seen them. They're at 1,851. And Dale from Dayton in third place. He's
Nice.
already in the finals, but he's playing for fun. I don't know what happens if he does win. I guess we go with the second place person. But
I think he knocks out that person, and there's only
no,
four.
maybe
I think
there's
that's
only
fair.
4. I think that's fair too. You're right. Maybe you and I can change the rules of the game as we go. So I think that's totally fair. All right, one last regular question before we get into the betting rounds here. It's question number 8 here at the Ultimate. Whose laugh do you hear during the intro of each week's show?
Yeah, I should know this.
Is it A, Neil Patrick Harris, B, Walt Disney, C, Fred Grubb, or D, Joe Rohde?
I hope people can recognize all of these names, and then they just have to think about who is that laugh. And we've told the story for sure on the
yeah, sure.
podcast. This is a good podcast question,
Yeah.
and I think people are going to know it. I think,
Yeah.
we've got comments in the chat room. I thought the questions get harder.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Don't be so cocky.
Yeah, that's right. But that just means that you were a fan of the podcast. There are people who would see this question and be like, I have no idea. In fact, there are people who skip the intro every week.
Every single week, they probably like skip. I know
Yeah.
it's 4 skips on my podcatcher. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I got told once, like, when we were having the debate about AI, somebody was like, I don't really care because I've never listened to your show intro. You could work on it as hard as you want. I'll never listen to it. If they're playing the game tonight, they would lose on this question, which maybe is why I put it in there in the first place. So there you go.
There you go.
Let's go ahead and see what everybody thought here. 56% saying C, Fred Grubb. The next closest saying NPH at 26%. But yeah, that laugh is distinctive.
Walt
It's Fred
Disney.
Grubb. Yep.
Walt Disney got 2% because he never laughed.
That's right. I don't think he smiled very much except when the cameras are on. But yes, that's a Fred Grubb laugh that is there at the top of the show. So let's see how this changed things up. Oh no, look at this, EB. Dale from Dayton in a commanding lead.
Top spot.
Yes, with 2,200 points. Miguel is in second place with 1,985, and Skadizzle there with 1,961. So let's talk about this, EB. We got to make a rule decision right now. If Dale from Dayton were to win, does he just knock out that 5th spot to make it?
I think that's why I'm playing. I'm playing to knock out a contender. So
Yeah.
I feel like if you have already won a spot in the finale, then yeah, you're just knocking out your competition is all you're doing.
All right.
I don't think Dale gets 2 spots.
There you go. There you go. Yes.
That's for
Yes.
sure.
All right. Well, here's where the game changes up a bit. We have
Yeah,
2 more
be ready.
questions left,
Yeah, listen
and
up.
they are the type of questions where we will give you a hint at what the topic will be. We'll tell you the topic of the question. You will have to then wager as many points as you have. You can wager all of them. You can wager none of them, just based on how well you know the topic. We're going to give you 4 possibilities, and you have to move them into the order according to what the question asks. So, the question might be something like, in what year did these roller coasters open? And you have to move them around, like something like that.
Yeah.
Might be how it works. But it's not selecting one. It's actually moving it with your finger on your
Yeah.
smartphone. That's how it works.
And I remember round 1, I had a hard time like tapping them, and then you actually have to hit submit. So you do have to like slide them with your finger and then click submit before it actually counts. So
Yep.
do follow through with this. I'm hoping it's not your first time playing, and you know how this is going to work, because it is important. And the wagering, Mike, this is where it really becomes a strategy, game theory sort of a
Yes.
situation, because
Yep.
not only are you wagering your points here at question 9, you're also wagering points in question 10.
Yes.
So it probably is a risky strategy to bet it all, because if you get it wrong, you're knocked out.
Yes.
But if you, how many points do you save for the last question? Do you bet half? Do you bet? It's and I've
Yeah.
tried different tactics, and
Right.
none of them have worked for me over the
Yeah.
last 4 rounds. So round 5, I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
For me, it's all about this hint that is coming up. Like,
Okay.
if you see the hint and then you're like, I really feel confident that I know that topic well, I'd bet the house. But if it's something where you're like, that could be anything I might not know, I'd go really low and hope that everybody else is betting the house and moves you up really high for that last question.
Yeah, and there's
So,
no partial credit on this. You got to
no.
rank all 4 in order correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you maybe it's safer to just bet a few points and hope everybody else bombs out and then you move up. So, but let's go ahead. Let's take a look, EB, at what the topic is for question number 9. It is Intamin accelerator coasters.
Okay.
So everybody right now has about 25 seconds to wager how many points they want on this next question. It's about Intamin accelerator coasters. So we got about 15 seconds left. And in a moment, we're going to ask a question with 4 possibilities that you will have to move into the order that the question asks. And we've got about 5 seconds for everybody to put those points in. Here we go, EB. Question number 9. Put these rides in order of their opening dates from earliest to latest. Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm. Rita at Alton Towers. Formula Rosa at Ferrari World. And Stormrunner at Hershey Park. So you've got to move those into the order, starting with the one that opened first and then going all the way down to the one that opened last. And there's about 10 seconds left for everybody to do this. This is all or nothing. The points that you are wagering, you're either going to get all of them or you're going to get none of them. There we go. Time is
man.
up. How do you feel about this question, EB? Are you feeling confident?
No.
Not at all?
No, I'm feeling a little bit confident. Oh, no, I'm not.
Here's the
No,
thing
I'm
I will
not.
tell you. Here's the thing I'll tell you about this. Sometimes we're very sneaky and we will put like 2 rides that opened in the same year, and then you have to know what month they opened in. In
Well,
this case,
that's
Yeah.
where I'm at, because I feel like I'm pretty confident Accelerator is the oldest and Formula Rosa is the newest. Is that right? I mean, okay, let's see.
yeah, but that's what, yeah. And then you have to kind of think about the other 2. So let's go ahead right now and take a look at the most popular answer that people gave. People said Accelerator, followed by Rita, followed by Stormrunner, and then followed by Formula Rosa.
Okay.
Is that what you put, or did you change the middle 2?
No, Accelerator, Rita, Stormrunner, Formula Rosa. That's what I have.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what the correct answer is. Oh, it's a little different than what most people did. It was Accelerator, followed by Stormrunner, followed by Rita, and then Formula Rosa. And so let's see
Okay.
what this
A
did with the
third got
leaderboard
it
here.
right.
There.
It says
Yeah.
a third got it right. So good
There you
job,
go.
everybody.
Not bad. Miguel jumping up and wow, taking a 1,000-point lead
Oh,
over
I'm way
number
off.
2. He's at 39.70. Skidizzle at 29.61, and Coasters Are Fun at 25.81.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm out.
Miguel wagered 1,985 points. CB.
Bet it all. Bet it
Yeah.
all. Good job, Miguel. I bet half, and I think that knocked me out. I don't think I have a chance of winning now.
Oh, how many points do you have left?
Like 800.
Oh, you got to
So
now.
I'm
You
done.
just got to bet them all, right, and hope that Miguel. Well, now, what do you think Miguel is going to do here? Is he just going to wager a few points? He's 1,000 points
Everybody
ahead.
bet it all. I'm going to bet 0. Everybody, if everyone bets everything,
Yeah.
and I bet 0, there you go.
All right. All right. Well, this next one and final question here, it's the same style of question, but it is about the podcast. And we will give you a hint right now. Season 20 guests. Guess who have been on the show in this 20th season? So go ahead and wager how many points. Have you listened to every single episode of the
I
podcast?
have. I have.
Yes, you definitely
I
have.
should know this.
But everybody out there, if you have listened to every single episode, do you know about the guests who have been on there? Haven't been that many. I think there's been 5 all season. So do you know them? Time's about to end, and here is the question, EB. Put these guests in order in which they appeared on the podcast, starting with the earliest. Theme park expert Arthur Levine, journalist Seth Kubersky, comedian Joe Uke, and coaster designer Sean La Rochelle. So how about that,
Dude.
EB?
I don't know.
This has not been a year of a lot of guests on the Coaster Radio podcast. Now, one of those should be at the front. We always have somebody on at the front the beginning of each year.
Yeah,
Somebody
but this
was
is,
just
again,
on. Yeah.
no partial credit. Oh,
Oh,
dang
and
it.
time is up.
Yeah.
Was that even hard for you, EB? Because if that was hard for you, is that really hard for the audience?
I'm
That's my
pretty
question.
sure an earlier question was what number episode is this? And we've done 800, Mike. So they all kind of blend together.
That's right. That's right. But this is within the last year. Just the last year. We're just talking season 20. So there we go. All right. Well, let's go ahead and see what the most popular answer was. And people said in order, Arthur Levine, followed by Joe Uke, followed by Seth Kubersky, followed by Sean La Rochelle.
I think I have
EB.
Seth and Joe.
Yes, that's the right answer. That was it. 28%.
Oh, man.
Getting that correct. Yeah.
I
Arthur
mixed up Seth
followed
and
by
Joe.
Joe. Did you flip them?
Yeah. Mhm.
Thinking Joe was on before, like maybe one of
Yeah.
those first weeks before Arthur. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no. Seth and Joe are the
Oh,
ones I
Seth and
mixed
Joe.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because we had them on early.
Always Arthur. And I remembered Sean. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And Sean was just recently. So 28% of the audience there, EB. So now we find out.
all right,
who
let's
our
crown the
top three.
victor.
Yes.
The
who is-
final finalist, round 5 of the ultimate semifinals. This is so exciting.
Yeah. And it's a surprise to us. The computer tells us. So let's do it. Here we
Beep,
go.
boop, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Here we
Getting
are,
finished.
EB.
And there's like a little clapping. I love
That's
the,
right.
the video here that we're watching on YouTube.
Yes.
Right?
In third place, Luke from
What?
Pennsylvania with
Wow.
1,750 points.
Nice. Good job, Luke.
In second place, Coasters Are Fun with 2,081 points. And our winner is Mile High Josh.
Wow.
Coming out of nowhere, 2,296 points. We didn't even see that name on the leaderboard the entire time. And there he is, leaping his way to the front, Mile High Josh.
All
Coming
about
out
those
there from-
wagers.
Yeah, Colorado, I believe, with 2,296. Coasters Are Fun right behind him. Luke from Pennsylvania. How'd everybody do? Let's take a look. Look, there's some people who got it right. CP Rundown, that coaster guy. A lot of points up there, EB. In fact, this probably is the game where people have scored the most points total. I mean, look at all those high totals on there.
Yeah, this is great. So yeah, Mile High Josh, send me an email, eb@coasterradio.com, and I will send you your finalist prize pack. The Tiki prize pack is yours. Mile High Josh. Yeah, send us an
Yeah.
email.
And most importantly, Mile High Josh, you are the 5th and final qualifier for the ultimate. We are going to play you're going to play head to head against the other 4 finalists coming up in just a few weeks. And guys, that is going to be a fun thing to watch. and maybe even play along with EB. I think we've got some fun things we're planning for that. It's not going to be the exact same format since we only have 5 players. There's going to be a lot of interactivity. There might be a couple like phone a friend type thing. We've got a lot coming up for that, EB. I think the audience is going to dig what we have, and because it's got to be a very special game. We've been like qualifying people for an entire year. This is going to be probably the best game show we've ever done here at the show.
I'm so excited. So yeah, round 1 went to Tom from Louisville. Round 2 went to Dale from Dayton. Round 3 went to Ryan from Vegas. Round 4, Andrew from Coaster 101. And round 5 now, Mile High Josh. I'm so excited to see what the actual finale is going to be for the ultimate. What the
Oh yeah,
game is going to be, I think it's going to be Double Dare style, where we're going to have to like fill up a baby pool of whipped cream, and you have to like reach your hand
love it.
up and into the slime boogers and grab a flag. I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah,
Might have to
something
do
like that.
that. Yeah, I think that would be great if we could like rent a studio and just
I,
do it. Like have
it's going
fly
to be
them
a
all in.
cannonball run. They all
Yes.
have to drive from Six Flags Great Adventure to
Yes.
Magic Mountain. Whoever gets
Oh,
there the fastest.
I love it. Just like that old Burt Reynolds movie, man. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yes, so good. So good. That's what we should do. And then not have to do anything. Just whoever gets there first wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
And no cheating. You can't fly. You got to drive. Yeah, because you got to check in all along the way. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. So, again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate everybody who showed up on just a random Wednesday night to play this game, and people who are excited about it and pumped up about it. And there have been people who have played the game all year long. EB, it's really great, and it shows what a cool audience we have. Also, the people who support the show in a bunch of different ways, but especially at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. They support the show in a way where we can spend the money to use this software. Because if you think about it, this is kind of cool stuff, right? Like where people are watching us live, they're interacting with a game on their phones, and that game is generating real-time graphics that we're using and playing. It's kind of an amazing technology that's available to a podcast like us.
No, and the equipment that Mike and I use every day to record the content for you guys, the
Hmm.
prizes that we're going to be sending out, all of it is thanks to folks at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. We were talking about the meetup a little while ago. The meetups came from Coaster Radio supporters at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. So
Yeah.
you should support the show too at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. See the perks, see the bonus content, get in there. The Discord is something that came out of that, which is so much fun, where we have conversations happening. It's the new forum at patreon.com/Coaster Radio. You get the Discord login and the instructions on how to join that community. So much fun. Not only theme parks and thrill rides and the trip reports and things. We have DIY Halloween and Christmas decoration
Yeah.
conversations and things like
Yeah.
that, talking about the meetups and planning for the meetups. So yeah, check it out. Go to coasterradio.com, find all the ways you can support us. Mike, we say thanks to everybody who supports the show at the $20 pledge level.
They are Alex Payne, Brian Wackler, Chris Rankin, Cincinnati Nick, the sweatshirt guy, our friends at Club Z, the two bearded coaster Chris's, CM Venom, Colton Toms, Dino, Grace, John Brody, and John Brown.
Also, Josh Combs, Justin Padilla, Karen Lee Howard, Kevin Wilson, Kyle Kiefer, our friends at Made to Thrill, Mike Walker, Matt Walker, Nick from Paris, Paladilis Reyes, Rich Barber, Rick Burnley, Shane Mankiewicz, Tom from Louisville, and Zachary Carpenter. Also, a
Yes.
big thanks to our friend Kyle Lindner at Lindner Design Company, specializing in branding, illustration, and small batch custom apparel. You can find them on Instagram at Lindner Design.
Yes. So thanks so much to everybody who joined us to play the Ultimate. We really appreciate you guys. I mean, having so many people play the game is what makes it fun. And it's fun, EB, to see all those like screen names just kind of flying by as we play the game. It's really cool. So we have the best audience in podcasting. We appreciate you guys so much. And we're looking forward to playing the finals of the Ultimate in just a few weeks as we kind of wrap up season 20. So much to look forward to as we wrap up season 20. Not only the Ultimate, but we're going to do our holiday gift guide, kind of a final show of the year. Lots of exciting things coming up.
Yeah, I think next week or the week after, we'll talk about IAPA. We've
Yeah.
got the meetup that's happening in February down in SeaWorld, February 22nd. So, so much to come here at Coaster Radio.
Cool deal. Guys, thank you
Great.
so much for being here. We appreciate it. This is so nice of you all to be here and hope you had fun. And yeah, we'll have fun with the final game show coming up a little later. We might even have ways that you guys who didn't necessarily qualify participate. Got some ideas to kick around. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and shut down the webcast. Thanks again. See you later. Okay.
It's so much fun. It's the best.
Yeah.